The Melancholy of Resistance is a novel by László Krasznahorkai. He is a famous Hungarian novelist who was the 2025 Nobel Prize winner in literature. The Melancholy of Resistance was published in 1989. The novel portrays a bleak Hungarian town in winter. It is cold and foggy. János Valuska lives in this town. He is a naive, almost childlike man. He is not stupid, but rather a pure man and an innocent dreamer. János works odd jobs. He loves astronomy. He explains to others that the planets in our solar system move harmoniously. He likes the universal harmony. He thinks that everything is in order and things move according to laws that make sense. He is untouched by cynicism. Mrs.Eszter is a strong woman who lives in the same town. She wants power and control. She is politically active. She organizes political meetings. In the meetings, Mrs.Eszter emphasizes that authoritarian order must be imposed on the town. Also, there is Mr. Eszter. He is Mrs. Eszter's husband. He is a reclusive and melancholic intellectual. He loves abstract music theories and tuning systems. He believes in intellectual purity, harmony, and a higher social order. Mr. Eszter represents failed intellectual resistance. Then a mysterious circus arrives in town. Its main attraction is a giant stuffed whale. Also, there is a strange figure in the circus called the prince. He travels with the whale. The whale is massive, dead, and silent. It is almost a mythic thing. People line up to see it. This whale represents something enormous and incomprehensible. It could be history, could be truth, maybe God, and maybe emptiness. The prince never appears clearly. He whispers ideas to the crowd. What are his whispers? He says that everything is corrupt, the order or system is fake, destruction is necessary. His words affect all the people in the town. They act on his whispers. Tension builds in the town slowly. Then the town erupts in chaos. A restless, angry, and irrational mob forms. The mob marches through the town, destroying everything. They terrorize the weak. The violence is meaningless. There is no revolutionary purpose. There is just destruction. Janosch follows the mob. He is curious about the mob's actions. Then the mob breaks into a hospital. It destroys everything. They smash rooms, terrify patients. The mobsters enter a hospital room. There is a frail old man there who is a patient. Upon seeing such a fragile and vulnerable person, the mob stops and the violence collapses, not because of morality or because they have become good, but because they confront pure vulnerability. Janosch sees this. He realizes that the world is not harmonious, it is not rational, it is not ordered. The world is capable of senseless cruelty and sudden paralysis. Janosch is mentally broken by what he saw. He saw the violence and the riot. His cosmic harmony was crushed by human reality. Janosch ends in silence and disintegration. He is eventually confined to an institution. He is not insane, he is empty. He is no longer explaining the movements of planets. He is now silent and disoriented. He was an innocent and hopeful person. The world punished him for believing that there is celestial harmony. When the mob's violence fades, the mysterious circus disappears. The veil is gone, like a symbol that did its work and vanished. The prince is gone. The town is damaged. The townspeople are shaken and spiritually hollow. Now Mrs. Eszter steps in. She uses the fear and destruction to impose strict control. She states that this strictness is for civic stability. Numerous committees are formed, authority is visible everywhere. There is surveillance in all the places. It is rigid authoritarian peace and structure. It is built on fear and conformity. First there was the chaos of the mob, now there is controlled oppression. What happens to Mr. Eszter, the intellectual? He understands decay and collapse, but never did anything about it. He retreats further into his isolation and abstract music theories. His resistance was purely theoretical. Mr. Eszter ends diminished, withdrawn, and irrelevant. This novel is influenced by Central European history. There are themes of totalitarianism, revolution, and moral exhaustion. János is broken. Mr. Eszter is isolated. Mrs. Eszter's authoritarian rule takes over. The town is stable but is spiritually unalive. This is the melancholy. Mob destruction was terrifying. That fear led to an imposed order that is even worse. Individuals who try to resist this, such as the innocent János or the intellectual Mr. Eszter, are powerless. László suggests that if you are a naive person like János, you will be crushed. If you are a passive intellectual like Mr. Eszter, you are irrelevant. If you are power hungry like Mrs. Eszter, you succeed, but you lose your humanity. Laszlo shows the collapse and fragility of society. There is a failure of intellectuals and the seduction of authoritarian power. Moral and intellectual resistance to this authoritarianism has failed, hence the title.